Bold and Beautiful, 4730, 12/12, 2005.
Brooke!
Where's Hope?
She's in the kitchen with Catherine. You said you were going to call me after Forrester left, and I didn't hear from you. So what happened?
What do you think happened? Ridge came here and tried to sweep me off my feet. Even proposed marriage.
Marriage? What did you say?
What the hell's just happened here? You and I agreed to remarry.
I couldn't say no to Felicia.
No, you couldn't. This is ridiculous.
Yes, it is.
Look, I realize it gives her something to hang on to in the little time that she has left, but... All right, we can have a ceremony. We'll put on a show.
I thought Christmas was the show.
Yeah, I don't like this any more than you do, but she's hell-bent on seeing you and me together again.
As if we could ever love one another again.
Yeah, took the words out of my mouth. Look, Stephanie, I'm going to talk to her in the morning. We'll call this thing off.
This isn't about us, Eric. But we both know that, don't we? I love her, you love her. So?
I will have a ceremony right here in the house, I guess.
I'll call a minister.
You're kidding. A child? I didn't think you could get pregnant.
Neither did I, actually. But when I found out I was, of course I had to stop the chemo so I could carry my baby to term.
Well, I'm glad you're all right.
I am.
You look tired, but what new mother doesn't?
I'm okay because Bridget has agreed to help raise my son.
What does Bridget have to do with all this?
Ridge, my baby's name is Dominic.
Dominic? You're telling me that Nick is the father of your child?
Yeah.
Oh,
There's more to this, actually. Bridget's gonna be Dominic's mother. When I stopped the chemo, let's just say that I signed a short-term contract.
What does that mean, a short-term contract?
Cancer's back. I'm dying. It wasn't just a marriage proposal. It was an apology. Ridge said he never should have walked out on me and the children.
But he did. He did walk out on you and the children. Good God, Brooke. I mean, don't you see what this guy's about? He can't commit to anything. He goes from woman to woman on impulse, or to please his mommy.
He admitted to being manipulated. He said he's not going to be influenced by Stephanie anymore. In fact, he was going to protect me from her.
Protect you. When hell freezes over.
He told me that his feelings weren't divided anymore. That I'm the one that he loves. And he wants to be a father to RJ and to Hope. And for all of us to spend the rest of our lives together.
Well, now that you've told me exactly what I knew he would say, you still haven't told me what you said to him.
I told him that I could never be with him again. It's just not the same.
Felicia doesn't expect us to actually stay married. We'll make an agreement in advance to divorce.
Well, you know just who to call about that, don't you? Jonathan, king of the shady divorce.
I want to ask you something. What you said before about ending your battle with Brooke, did you truly mean that? Because that's the only thing that's really going to bring this family together the way Felicia wants.
I do mean it.
Good. I'm glad to hear that, and I'm happy for you. And for me. And for this family. Jackie, hi, I'm sorry I'm late.
Are we still having lunch?
Yes, it's just that something came up.
Well, if you have to cancel, it's...
No, I want to see you. I need to see you. Look, I'm going to pick up Chinese. I'll be right over.
Well, here we are, just engaged, and you're having lunch with another woman. Some things never change.
You're not dying. They're treatments.
I decline the treatments. There's nothing that can be done for me now.
Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that. We'll find you a specialist that'll help make you better.
I'm in God's hands now, Rich. I know, I never thought I'd hear myself say that. But I believe it. I have to. Because I'm trying to not be afraid. Will you help me with that? My big, strong brother?
You stopped your treatments.
I had to. It was a choice. It was either that or my son. Selfless behavior, who knew, right? It feels really good.
You're dying?
But I'm happy. Having that boy. He's made my life worth living. Of course, it sucks. I mean, it's finally worth living, and now I have to say goodbye.
Then don't.
I have to. And you have to let me. Okay? Got to be a mom. No regrets.
So, were you at all tempted?
Well, there's a part of me that will always be vulnerable to him.
You've got to fix that. The man has done nothing but disappoint you, Brooke. You can't get sucked into this dialogue of his because that's all it is words, words, words that mean nothing. Now, you're gonna need a man in your life. That's obvious, but you deserve better. Let me help you here.
Oh, Nick, you have your own family now.
And I will be there for Bridget. But I'm here for you too.
I'm sorry I'm late. I'm sorry I'm late. But I promise I'm going to make it up to you.
With my favorite dumplings, I see.
No. With this.
It's not the end of the world. I think a lot of positive things are going to come out of this, actually.
There's no positive spin on death, kiddo.
Don't be so sure. It's making our family come together in some very interesting ways. It's like I have magic power or something. I just wave my wand and poof. Even Mom and Dad are doing things we never imagined they'd do.
Mother and Dad, how so?
They're getting married again.
What?
Yeah. I had them agree to it. You know, the dying daughter's last wish and all that stuff. It's quite a hand and I am playing it. Thing is, they think that they're doing it for me, but the truth is, I think that it actually might stick this time.
I don't believe this.
Can't say no to the dying woman, right?
You are really something right up to the end.
Damn straight. There's something I want to ask of you, too.
Now you got me scared.
Listen, I know that you don't like Nick, okay? But the fact is, he is Dominic's father. So even when you two are sparring, please promise me that you will always be in Dominic's life. You have to. You have to give him the same trouble and grief that you gave me, okay? Because I know if you do that, and if you love my son the same way that you loved me, then he will be just as strong.
You got it.
Deal.
Deal.
Love you.
Love you, kiddo.
Jackie, I'm sorry that you and I haven't seen more of each other.
I understand. You need to be with Felicia.
I appreciate you understanding that. I do. I just want you to know how much I care about you, how much I miss spending time with you. There's just so much is going on at home, and I've just been pulled in 1,000 different directions.
Eric, you don't need to explain. I know you want to be with me. I want to be with you too.
Thank you. Well, before we can be together, there's one thing I have to do.
Uh-oh. The last time that you said that to me, you ran off and married Brooke. You're not going to do that again, are you? You're not.
No.
Good. That's good. So, what are you going to do?
I'm going to marry Stephanie.
Brooke, obviously we will never be husband and wife, but, you know, we'll always be part of each other's lives.
How can we be? You have to focus on your life with Bridget, on your own children.
I will. And you will find someone else. But it can't be Forrester.
I don't want a man. I don't need a man.
Now listen. This is all going to work out. I promise you it will. But no matter what happens, believe me, Forrester is not the answer.
You and Stephanie are getting married.
Look, Jackie, Stephanie and I were just with Felicia. She wants us to be together again. She wants us to remarry.
A wedding. Look, Eric, I know Felicia doesn't have much time. But
Look,
ask
if
this,
you could
it's-
just see how much this means to her. She wants so much to be able to contribute to the well-being of our family, to bring this family together again. I wouldn't even be considering it if Stephanie hadn't assured me that her battle with Brooke is over.
What? Stephanie said that, but she...
Yes, well, look, it's very complicated, but she assures me that this is all over. And you know Felicia, she wants to go out as the life of the party.
Yeah. And what better party than to see your parents remarried?
Look, it's just a ceremony. It's just for Felicia. It's just an act.
So you're not in love with Stephanie?
God, no.
Because, you know, you've spent a lifetime together. There could be something there. I mean, I think there is. Felicia
Jackie,
obviously saw
Jackie,
it, and
no,
quite frankly,
no.
I've seen it too. I
Jackie,
think Eric
this is
could be-
just for Felicia. And then once she's... Once she's gone, there will be an annulment.
I could forgive you for marrying Brooke, you know. But if this...
Open it. Please, Jackie. Just open it. I love you, Jackie. I love you. And I want to have my life with you. Look, once this is all over, you and I'll be together. I want a life with you, Jackie. I want you to marry me. Will you?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, Eric, I will marry you.
Oh, thank you.
No, thank you. Oh, I love you.
Well, looky here. You are a busy little sailor, aren't you, Nick? You have a baby with Felicia. She's actually all gushy about the great life her child's gonna have being raised by you and Bridget. Well, at least she can depend on Bridget to raise him.
I will be there for my son.
Really? Well, maybe you should be there with him now. And with your wife, who's expecting yet another child. Instead of being here with Brooke.
Not till we finish our conversation.
Bashing me, I'm sure. You know, if something's going on with you guys while I was with Taylor, so be it. But you're married to Bridget now. She's expecting your child. If you had any decency at all, you'd stay away from Brooke.
Nothing I'm doing here is disloyal to Bridget or my family. Unlike you, Forrester, I know how to make a commitment.
Really? In Brooke's arms, that's your commitment to Bridget?
Rich.
I'm a friend giving advice.
To stay away from me?
That's exactly right. Because you hurt her and you disappoint her.
Unlike you.
She doesn't want you here, Forrester. Stay away from her.
Oh, so now you're her protector.
That's exactly right. and it's time for you to go.
Nick, stop it.
You want to fight, Nick? Let's fight. But you stay away from Brooke and her kids.
You're not listening, Ridge. You're the one who's leaving.
What's going on here, Brooke?
I've told you.
I know. You said he's your friend and your advisor.
Yes, he is.
This isn't friendship. Something else going on here, and it stinks to bloody hell. I've got 2 sisters, Nick. 2 sisters depending on you to be a father to their child. And you're here messing around with Brooke, huh? It's gotta stop. It's gotta stop right now. And if you don't stop it, I will. What do you think about that, little brother?